And good afternoon. I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News, and this is From Someone Who Knows. It's a weekly segment we do here on Channel 19 to really look back at a story and give you more than what you see on Channel 19. When you see a story, for example, this week's highlight or feature, I should say, is the fire at the Red Chimney restaurant in Slavic Village. Been open for 26 years. A man and his brother traveled from Greece, opened up a restaurant, and a fire upstairs in an apartment did major damage on Tuesday. When you saw the story on Channel 19, you might see a minute or two of the story and just a part of the interview with Pete Scantos, the owner of this, and he gets very emotional talking about not only the work he and his brother have put in, but really the customers that have become family in that neighborhood. And when you think about Northeast Ohio, we have a few historic restaurants that have been open decades and decades. You think about down in Tremont, Sokolowski's that we no longer have. And so when you see a fire like this in an old restaurant, it's more than just losing a place to eat. This is heritage. This is someone's hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. And now you're going to chance to see the whole interview with Pete. But the first thing I want to show you is the video that came from Slavic Village. Again, this was Tuesday at about just after 11 in the morning. They were opening up. They are open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you can see this is surveillance video from a nearby business. The smoke just pouring out. And again, the fire started upstairs. But when you see that amount of smoke, when you see that amount of water being poured into a building, just think of what that does to the interior, the electrical, as far as what they're going to have to do for repairs. It's just really heartbreaking, and it means a lot, not just to the neighbor, to the owner, but to the neighborhood. So first up, we're going to hear from Jeanette Lloyd and a couple of other customers, their full interview about what it means. And Slavic Village, there's not a lot left. That's an area that got ravaged during the recession. And so to lose a restaurant in a small, quaint, ethnic neighborhood like Slavic Village, it does mean something. Take a listen to our interview with Jeanette and some of the other customers.
How long have you been coming here?
My whole life.
Really?
Yeah, I've been coming here my whole life. My parents come here basically every day, so we were just kind of joking that they might starve now. We got to figure out what we're going to do to make sure that we can still get the food in their bellies. But yeah, they come here every day. This is a local staple. It's one of the only restaurants in the area. So
it's funny you say that because you're not the only person that said that to me today. Like, what am I going to eat? Where am I going to get my chicken noodle soup when I'm sick? Like, people really depend on this place.
100%. I mean, it's at the right cost. You have great people, family-owned business. We love it here. We love the people that run the place. So, we're going to do whatever we can to support them and make sure that we can get them back on their feet and, and bring this place back up. It's just going to take a couple months, but it'll get back and running, not a problem.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about what it feels like for people who've never walked in. When you walk in here to get food, it feels like...
Yeah, well, they were just in the Superman movie, so I'm sure you know that already, but it's got that vintage vibe. Everything about it, you walk in, it's the same that it's always been, right? Like, this restaurant, I don't think has changed at all in 30, 40 years. So if you walked in here 40 years ago, it looks the same, and it's going to look a little different when we walk back in there this next time.
Yeah. How does it feel seeing such a staple be in movies like Superman and be acknowledged by that type of industry, that this is a place that needs to be seen?
Yeah, and I think preserved, right? So I think so much of a lot of where our heads are at is how long is it going to take to bring it back up and running. We know that everybody in this neighborhood's resilient, and it's just a matter of time and, doing the paperwork, getting the contractors in. So they're a resilient bunch. They're going to bounce back. It's just going to take a couple months, and we'll be a little bit hungrier, get our summer bods.
I told the owner about all the great things that all the customers are saying, and he actually started crying.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I just love them so much, and like, he's looking at the building, and he's just like, I love them so much. He kept repeating.
It's a first name basis over here. Everybody knows each other by the first name in Red Chimney, for sure.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything you want to say?
Everybody walks in, hi Pete, hi Louie, and he say, go to your favorite booth, you know, and you just move in and, you know, you get your usual. Well, they've been coming here for decades. We all have, for decades.
Yeah. You know, and it's a generational business too. I mean, you've got the father, you've got the son, you got Manny. It's just sad to see.
Sad day.
Yeah, yeah. How does it feel knowing like the type of reaction that he had when I told him all the good things?
Yeah, well, the family-owned business, and when you have the same daily customers coming over and over, you know, there's a Sunday crowd, there's an afternoon crowd, there's a morning crowd, and everybody knows. You walk in, Pete or Louie, the two owners, you would walk in, they would be at that front register every single time you came in. So they really are staples and a constant.
Anything else you guys want to say?
They got a credit card machine a couple years ago. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
That means if you don't have cash, you can still come here and eat. So hopefully we get that sucker back up and running too.
Yeah.
In such a terrible situation, it does put a smile on your face to see how many people in the neighborhood care about not just the restaurant, they care about the family that runs the Red Chimney in Slavic Village. We're going to take just a 60-second break here, and then we'll hear from Pete Skantos, the owner, as he gets emotional, not about the business. He gets emotional talking about his customers, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to From Someone Who Knows. Again, this is a segment where we show you longer versions of what ends up on Channel 19. This week's topic is the fire this week at Red Chimney. Here is surveillance video from across the street or from a neighboring business. You can see the black smoke just pour out of that business. The fire started in an upstairs apartment just after 11 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, and it took a lot of water and a lot of damage to that business. But as you just heard from customers, from people who know, from people who have gone to this restaurant on a daily basis, it will be back and they are going to miss it dearly. It is a family-run business for the past 26 years. Two brothers from Greece came to America and opened up the Red Chimney. You're going to hear from one of those brothers, Pete Skantos. He gets emotional about talking about the customers. The business is one thing. He seems very resolved that this restaurant will open again. They will do the work. But when it comes to the customers, yes, he is very attached. Take a look now at the full interview with the owner of Red Chimney, Pete Skantos.
I come at 10 o'clock, about 11, 11:15, 11:30, one customer come inside, he got a smoke upstairs, you know what I mean? So I come upstairs, I say, I go upstairs, it's smoke, you know what I mean? That's it. And I call the fire department, that's all.
How are you feeling, like looking at...
I'm not feeling good at all, because I'm here 26 years, and so I haven't, I'm not feeling good, me and my brother, no.
Yeah,
But bad.
yeah. A lot of people that I'm talking to say they love your restaurant.
Thank you. Everybody love you. And any color, any kind, any person over here. 26 years, never have a problem for that Chimney restaurant. Everybody come here and appreciate to everyone.
Yeah. And then you just had the Superman movie.
Thank you. I have a Superman movie. Yeah. Yes.
How was that experience?
Very good. Very good. They come to us. Me and my brother come. You know, I say go ahead. You do it. A lot of people come over here, eat food. They put a Facebook. Everybody come for lover. Youngstown, Pennsylvania, any, special couple of weeks to go, you go crazy here, very nice people. Yeah.
What are you thinking, like, about, are you going to fix up the place?
Yes,
or?
you do. Oh, yes, fix it up. We open up as soon as possible again for the people, because people love that they see me. Let's open up 1982. 1982.
82?
Yeah, me, my brother said, John, it's about 99. Everybody likes us over here. I like you, the neighbors, I like you all over. People come for United, all over here.
Yeah. Why open up a restaurant?
Oh, what to do? I come for Greece, speak English, I have nothing, started dishwasher, go, that's all.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, is there any way that the community can help you?
Oh, I don't know about that. You see, everybody come today, say, I have you, everything you want. A lot of people come today, ask them,
Or you're just trying to get it all together?
Thank you, yeah.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to say?
No, honey, thank you to everybody for so many years over here. The neighbors, the people, the customers all over. East, west, south. I love you, everybody. Yes.
It's tough.
Let's keep you open up, kid. Push them. Don't worry about it. I love you guys, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm so sorry.
Very tough to watch. A man with a lot of pride there, a lot of love for his customers. It was featured in the recent Superman movie. You heard people have been coming from all over just to see the restaurant after it was featured in the movie. And now it's closed. How long will it be closed? And when you look at that video, you certainly can tell this could have been a lot worse. This could have been a situation where it burned to the ground completely. I'm sure there is extensive damage. In fact, according to the Cleveland Fire Department, they put an estimate at about $300,000. The insurance, the paperwork, what has to get done, the investigation into what started it in that upstairs apartment, and we'll have to wait and see. But again, for Pete Scantos and his family that bought it in '99. It's been open since 1982. This is a historic restaurant in Cleveland, and we just don't have a lot of them left. So we will continue to follow this story out of Slavic Village when we have updates, perhaps when construction or remodeling can start again, and when we can get that restaurant back open. Of course, we'll be there to make sure everybody knows. But that's what happens with this segment from someone who knows. You get to see the entire interview with the customers, the entire interview with Pete, and him getting emotional in all of this, as you might expect. Now, we have other episodes. We highly encourage you to go back and watch some. They're very powerful, depending on the topic, depending on the week. You watch and you get sort of the behind the story, behind the interviews, and you can scan that QR code, open up your phone. You're probably watching this on your phone. You can go to cleveland19.com and look for From Someone Who Knows, and be able to watch full other episodes. That's going to do it for this week. I'm Dan DeRose with Channel 19. Remember, our 3.5 hours of news and first alert weather start every day at 3 o'clock on Channel 19. Until then, I'm Dan DeRose. Have a good afternoon.